Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. So as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be doing a shop my stash video, which basically you guys right now are going to go through my makeup collection with me. Of course I don't show everything because otherwise this video is going to be super long, so I just go through it a little bit, pick out some stuff that I haven't used in a while and basically create this look. So I hope you guys enjoy. It's going to be a long one, so grab a snack or a drink and enjoy the video. For primer, it's pretty much a messy drawer, and I actually don't know what primer I want to go for. We have Fenty, which I need to use up. It's almost finished. We have Makeup Forever, the hydrating one, Wet n Wild primer serum, and then E.L.F putty primer, which obviously everyone knows. Rare Beauty Always on Optimist. We have a MAC primer, the MAC Natural Radiance primer. I actually think I might go with the MAC one because I haven't used this in a while. So I'm going to go for this for my primer. So for foundation, believe it or not, I actually don't have a lot. These are all my foundations pretty much. We have some L'Oreal right here in the front, and then we have the NARS Sheer Glow. Maybelline Superstay Foundation. Flower Beauty Light Illusion. And then I have some others like the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. We have the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation, the new Too Faced one, and then we have Makeup Forever, my favorite. Two E.L.F foundations, XX Revolution Morphe Hint Hint Skin Tint. Let's go in with this one. The concealer drawer is also a mess. I actually need to buy new storage. We have the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate, CoverGirl True Blend, which I haven't used in a while, so that's an option. We have the Sephora concealer, but I think this was a dark shade for me, the Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. Urban Decay Stay Naked, my MAC Primes. Essence, LA Girl, and more Makeup Revolution. Oh, Fenty. We haven't used Fenty in a really long time. I think I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty concealer. For loose setting powder, we can either go in with the Ben Nye Cameo. We have the Revolution Banana Light Powder. Fenty, Laura Mercier, more Laura Mercier, Lawless, maybe we could do that. The Seal the Deal Brightening Powder. Let's do that one. So now we move into bronzers and blushes. For bronzers, these aren't all of them. I do have a few others just kind of here and there, like on my filming table, which I don't think I'm going to use anyway because I always show them. So I want to pick something that I don't really use often. For example, we have the NYX Matte Bronzer. We have Fenty. We also have the MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes, Global Glow and Gold Deposit. Some NARS bronzers. We have Casino and Laguna. We have a Makeup Revolution bronzer, which actually I haven't really used. This one is in Long Weekend. Let's go in with this for bronzer. I know it's not really a matte, but then again, that's what Shop My Stash is for, is to use things that I don't really use. I'm going to pick my blush from here as well. So we have a ton of MAC in the front. We have some Tarte. We have some Makeup Revolution, including another one right here. Hourglass Ambient Blusher, which is a really nice peach shade. I really like this Sephora blush as well. Next time I go to the States, I want to buy more of these. This one is in Shame on You. And I did spot a Colourpop one back here, which I think I want to use. It is a new Colourpop blusher, so I think I'm going to go for that. It's in Vogue. For highlighters, I have a bunch of different ones. We have MAC here in the front. We have Mary Luminizer from The Balm. I feel like going in with this. We have Makeup Revolution again. Fenty right here. This one's a nice one. How pretty is that? I also have this new Wet n Wild highlighter that I bought recently, and it's in the shade Precious Petals. So I think I'm going to go in with this because I actually haven't used it yet, and I mean it looks really pretty. So let's go in with this one. For eye primers and liquid glitters, they are all here. I have my MAC paint pots back here, these really bright ones. High Def Cyan. So I'm actually going to pull out the blue, the orange and the pink and see what kind of look I come up with. So I have some there, and then there, and all in here. So I just saw this MAC palette and I love the shades. I don't think I've ever used this palette. looks like this, and it has all these beautiful shades. So I think I might go in with this. However, we have Huda Beauty, Nabla. These are two neutral. We have the Friends palette, Naughty Nude by Huda Beauty as well. Also my Colourpop ones, I'm actually feeling the green. The green is really nice as well. It has these tones. Or even Main Squeeze, which is the more red one. That one's really pretty as well. But I think I am going to go with the MAC palette. Okay, as I was just getting the MAC palette, I realised there's a Colourpop Super Shock Shadow, which I think I'm going to get to use with the look. And I think it's this one, which looks like this. It is a beautiful, just iridescent deep ocean blue metallic, which I think would be perfect with that palette. We do have an Inglot pigment back here, which I think I'm going to grab as well. We are just going to play around with a lot of stuff. This one is in 114. For eyeliner and mascaras, they're all here. So for eyeliner, we have Folklore Beauty, which I might try. We have the Wet n Wild Protein, the Wet n Wild eyeliner, and then Colourpop Morphe Make It Big mascara. I'm actually going to use that, the Morphe Make It Big mascara. I do have the Essence, and then this one is a Japanese eyeliner. I don't know the brand. We have BH Cosmetics. Let's go in with the BH liquid eyeliner. I kid you not, this whole lip situation is all a mess. It is just a mess. So I'm just gonna literally just grab anything. We have this Bare Minerals gloss, so let's just go with that. A lot of these MAC ones are discontinued anyway, so I wouldn't use it if you guys can't get your hands on it. And then for lipstick, we have some reds. We have Wet n Wild, which I've used a lot. Primark lipsticks, Essence, Urban Decay. I don't even know, do they still make these? For lipstick, I have the Makeup Revolution Powder Kiss ones. So this one's too peach. This one is in Teddy. How pretty is that? Or we have this one by Wet n Wild, Pinky Promise. Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer. Let's grab that one too. Tokyo. And I'll grab this one as well. I want something like a nice cool toned pink. So I was recording and I was doing my eye makeup. As you can see, I still have some shadow left. And I hated it. Like, I absolutely hated it. This base basically messed up the look. So instead, I'm going to be going in with the P.Louise base in number 2. This is also going to do the same job anyway, because it is a great base for intensifying colourful eyeshadows. Let's try again. I'm first going to go into the lime green shade right here from the MAC It's Designer eyeshadow palette. This one is called My Kid Could Make That. And I'm applying that in the crease, and I'm also using a Morphe M200. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of Chrome Yellow. This is also a matte, and I'm applying that above the green and a little bit in the crease. I know it's looking quite ugly and muddy at the moment, but it will all come together, I promise. Now I'm taking this shade right here. I'm actually going to spray this with a setting spray and pack it all over the lid. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Wow. It's like a peacock metallic blue shade. I'm taking Carbon, which is a matte black, and I'm taking the tiniest amount of it on a pencil brush and applying that on the outer V in the crease as well. Taking nothing on the brush and just buffing it even more to make it more smoky and blend. I'm going to leave the palette to the side and go in with a pigment. Now I'm deciding whether to go in with these two. This is the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Coconut, which is a gorgeous, just deep ocean metallic blue. But then we also have the Inglot pigment in 114. And I feel like I want to use this just because it's one of my favorites, even though it looks a little too turquoisey. So I'm not sure. Oh my goodness. This is the Inglot. I know it looks like nothing. Let me put it on my hand. It's not doing it justice how pretty it is, but I think I'm going to go in with the Colourpop one. I'm going to spray my brush again and then just dip into the Colourpop shadow and pack that on the lid. I'm going to take a little bit of the Colourpop and put that in the crease as well, just to make sure there's no harsh lines, just the tiniest amount. So for eyeliner, I'm going to go in with the BH liquid eyeliner, BH Cosmetics. So for mascara, you guys saw me pick out the Morphe Make It Big Volumizing mascara. This is a new mascara from Morphe. I think it's their only one as well. And I really like this mascara. It makes your lashes just super volumized and lengthened. And it just curls them up as well. It's really, really nice. So I'm going to go back into the MAC Carbon, which is the matte black, and just pack that over the eyeliner because it's not as black as I want it to be. For the face, we're going into the MAC Natural Radiance Radiant Yellow Primer, which I have not used in a long time. And I do have glitter left over from the Inglot swatch, so I hope my face doesn't get glittery. I feel like it will. But the primer looks like this. It is just a yellow toned, almost corrector kind of primer. It basically cancels out any redness. It soothes redness. It also brightens the skin, and it gives you a beautiful, just luminous finish whilst moisturizing as well. And of course, as the name suggests, it gives you a naturally radiant look to the skin. So it's going to be beautiful underneath foundation. Even by itself, you could rock this maybe in the summer. Of course, I'm going into the Morphe 2 Hint Skin Tint. This one is in Hint of Cream. I love this stuff so much. Like, I just love it so much. I have no words. This has to be one of the best foundations or like tints out there. And it's called a tint, but it provides you with a lot of coverage still. I just think it's so airy and beautiful and just luminous, but not too luminous. It is the perfect finish that anyone would want. And it feels super light on the skin. It's very airy. And it's just really, really smooth and flawless on the skin. So I think if you don't wear foundation too often, this would be a great one if you want to maybe start wearing foundation. Or if you're just someone who likes less coverage. Even if you're someone who likes full coverage, you can still make this work. You can just build it up. So for concealer, I haven't used this in a while. It's the Fenty Beauty Instant Retouch Concealer. I have it in 140, and this is a very full coverage, more creamy, thicker consistency. It covers amazingly, and I do really like it, but it does give you quite a matte finish, and it is a little more on the thicker side. It's not a liquid concealer. For me, it's a little more like a cream. It's just got that thicker consistency, but it gives you a beautiful coverage under the eyes. It doesn't feel heavy either, but I will say it is just not as lightweight. This is how my base is looking, and we are going to set that under eye with one of my favourite powders. This is the Lawless Seal de Deal Brightening Powder. So it is the brightening version. They do have a translucent version as well. The brightening version does have a peach colour to it, so bear that in mind. It is not translucent. It does have a peach tint, but it's like a really, really soft, light peach, and it doesn't look like it has any color to it. It's almost literally translucent with just the slightest little peachy tint, which is basically going to correct any dark circles under your eyes. So it's great for correcting, but it's also going to brighten as well. And I really like it. So I'm just using this pretty much just for under the eyes, not for the rest of the face. So definitely check out this powder. And again, if you don't want the peachy shade, they do have a translucent version, which is gonna pretty much do the exact same thing, just not add the little tint. So now that I have that under my eyes, we're going to go in with my bronzer. So for my bronzer, I didn't pick out a matte one because I haven't used this in a while. And again, like, the purpose of this video is to use products in your collection that you haven't used in a while. So the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Bronzer in Long Weekend, which is a really nice, just baked, shimmery bronzer. It really reminds me of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting bronzers. Bronze up the skin with this, and I like this as well because it's going to provide me with a little bit more of a shimmer, and again, it's not glittery, it's just going to provide you with just a light little sheen. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to use this bronzer in summer only if I do get a little bit of colour, because it's a little too dark for winter. So what I'm going to do is go over everything with the E.L.F. sponge and just pounce that bronzer in, make sure it is melting into the foundation, and also take away a little bit of that colour. So you can see it's definitely looking much better. For blusher, I'm going in with the Colourpop Vogue Blush. This is from their Dark Blooms collection, and it is just a beautiful mauve pink, and I absolutely love it. So I feel like it's going to go nicely with the look as well. And just swirl that on the cheeks. And I'm not going to take it too far back this time. I just want to keep a little bit of the colour just here. And again, we are going to blend it out anyway. So it just tones down that blush. And for highlighter, I'm going to be using one that I haven't used yet. This is the Wet n Wild Megaglo Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. This already looks so gorgeous. So let's see. Ooh. Is this not like liquid, like rose gold? Let's apply a tiny bit to the nose. Oh, it has a lot of colour to it. It has a lot of colour. So this has, I think, too much colour. Let me apply it to the cheeks. Okay, so it actually has a lot of colour. It almost has like a bronze. Can you guys see that? It has a lot of colour. I might have to actually use this as, yeah, way too much colour. Oh my god, have I ruined the look now? I don't know. And here I am still applying, but it has a lot of colour. It almost has this really, really dark bronze undertone. And you can tell, like, it's almost like I'm applying a shimmery bronzer everywhere. So that's such a shame. I'm gonna have to use this more as a blush and bronzer topper, or maybe just use it like this and then just really melt it into the skin. This actually could be beautiful for the inner corner. So even if it doesn't work for the face, I will find many other uses for it. Oh, this is nice. We are going back into Triennial Wave, I cannot say that, and smoking that on the lower lash line. And for lips, we have so many. So I don't know yet. We have Makeup Revolution's Teddy, and we also have the Wet n Wild Pinky Promise, which I think is way too bubblegum pink, and I've just smashed that. The Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer in Too Cute, and the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Tokyo. I think I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Hot Vivid Lip Lacquer. Yeah, this will be cute, I think. And these are amazing. They're almost like liquid lipsticks, but in a lip cream / lip gloss form. I'm just going to blot that off. Maybe too pink, so let's tone it down with a little bit of the Makeup Revolution Teddy. That is the completed look. So leave me your thoughts down below, and of course you can switch out any of these products. You can make it less blue, you can change the lips, make it more nude, make it more bold. So leave me your thoughts down below, let me know everything. Do you guys like the look? Is it too bold for you? And yeah, let me know what you've been loving recently as well. And if you do like this kind of video, the shop my stash video, let me know and I'll definitely do more, because I think it's a great way to basically rediscover makeup products, create a look out of it, but also just actually use things in your collection. Especially me, I'm always buying new makeup, so sometimes I just forget about the makeup that I already have in my collection. So I feel like this is just a fun little way to basically start using things again that I haven't used in a while. So I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and until next time, I'll speak to you guys all in my next video.